Good evening. This is Bell Geode, and I am back in War Thunder. I'm in Pearl Harbor, Hawaii, Oahu Island, and I am in an F4F Wildcat with a couple of 100-pound bombs on the wing. Here's what I'm doing tonight. I'm going to do some carrier ops. As a little kid, I always wanted to be a naval aviator, and even though in this lifetime it was never to come true, it's still one of my absolute favorite things to do in video games that have it, is be able to fly as a naval aviator, land and take off on carriers. So, here I am in the F4F Wildcat, which those of you who know your World War II history, this at the start of America's involvement in World War II was the preeminent Navy fighter of the day. Turns out it was vastly outclassed by the Japanese Zero and eventually replaced by the F6F Hellcat, which remains one of my favorite World War II planes. However, the reason why I'm using this one is because in the test mode of War Thunder, it'll start you here on Pearl Harbor, and right out there in the bay is a mobile aircraft carrier that you can actually land and take off from. That's my destination. That's my goal for this evening, is I want to get on that carrier, land it safely, and then take off again and land back at this very airport. Now, along the way, if you look at my map, you will see a red dot to the far right side of the landmass there. That is that little Japanese spy that we shot the last time with a P-38. He's still there. He came back. So we're going to kill him with these two little dinky bombs and as many bullets as I can throw into him. And then after we kill him, we're going to go to the aircraft carrier, which if you look at the map, it is in the bottom left-hand corner right now. It is on an oval racetrack, I guess you call it. So it's going to be going towards the right of the island, and it's going to turn around and it's going to go back towards the left of the island. So hopefully we should be able to get this sortie done, our little bombing run, just in time to come back and land on a carrier before he turns around and heads the other way, because that's going to be a bitch and a half if I have to circle and wait for him to land. Anyway, enough of my yammering. Let's go ahead and get this thing set up. Now, I took the liberty of setting my elevator trim ahead of time because this plane is so weird, as are all of the American single-engine planes since the latest update that Gaijin put into War Thunder, update 1.43. Clear prop! My dad told me you should always say that before you start your propeller. Yeah, there's still some massive torque issues, and I don't know if that was quote-unquote intended realism by Gaijin, or if they just happened to mess up when they did this latest update for War Thunder and haven't bothered to fix it yet. Either way, it's annoying, so when you see me take off, you'll see me like trying to overcompensate with the rudder and whatever. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and get this party started, shall we? Alright, holding down the brakes and increasing the throttle. You can see her wiggle there a little bit. Alright, we're good to go. I'm going to come up off the brakes and start hitting the rudder. The faster I get, the more it's going to want to veer off to one side. So I'm like gently adjusting my rudder. That's a little too much adjustment there. No, baby, I need you to go the other way. Go the other way. Do not smack into those guys. Alright, I think we're good, so I'm going to start pulling up. We're airborne. Just passed a bunch of guys playing cards. Sorry guys, didn't mean to spook you there. Gear up. No need to put the flaps up because these flaps only have two settings, and that is raised or landing. So it's really not helping me. But I will confirm flaps are up, gears up, two bombs hanging off the wings, we're good to go. Alright, so off to the left, you are going to see another aircraft carrier. This is a static aircraft carrier. This one does not move. There it is. There's no challenge in that as far as I'm concerned, to try and land on a static aircraft carrier. And I don't think that's how it's done in real life either. Usually carriers have to be moving in order for you to land and take off on them. But our guy that we want is going to be that guy right there. So we're going to try and see if we can take out this Japanese spy first and foremost. and then we'll come back around and practice our carrier traps. Alright, so we're heading back to the big island here. Well, Oahu anyway. I forget this isn't exactly the big island. The big island is a different island. Alright, let me zoom in, see if we can locate our target. He's not on that side. I think he's to the right. Yeah, he is that way. Let's check on the map. Yep, says I'm flying straight towards him. Okay. Now comes the fun part. I'm going to launch one bomb because the last few times that I tried this, I was unsuccessful. I launched both bombs at the same time, and basically the bombs only served as markers of where not to hit. Alright, I'm going to come in just a little bit here. Drop a bomb now. See where this guy lands. Drop another one now. That one's going to overshoot. Whoa! And I almost died. Wow. Okay, well, once again, I've done it. Managed to overshoot my target. Is he still alive? Yes, he is. Alright, back in the cockpit. We're going to go guns, guns, guns. Is it me or did it just get more cloudy? Alright, we're going to do a hard right here. I don't know why I suck when it comes to bombing like this. Maybe it's just this plane, because honestly, some of the other planes, I don't have an issue bombing. It's just this one. Alright, let me zoom in, get an idea where he's at. Okay, so the first bomb completely missed his location, and the second one was completely after his location. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did I get him? Did I get him? No! Sucker is still alive. Damn. It's just one Jeep. He's not even armored or anything. Ah. Alright, we're gonna go for round 2 here. Make another hard right. Gain a little bit of altitude while I'm doing that. I want to have as much of a height advantage on a Jeep as possible. Yeah, I know how stupid that sounds, but trust me when I tell you, with as much as this plane is wibble-wobbling all over the place, I don't want to slam into the ground again. Yes, I have done that before. About half hour ago. Okay, so he is dead center of my reticle. Drop some speed here. Come on, baby. Come on. I'm not going to get him at that angle. What the hell? Yep, he's still there. At this point, the Japanese spy is sitting down there and just freaking laughing at me. Hey, GI! You can't shoot worth a shit! Try again when you get grasses! No offense to any Japanese viewers in the audience. Alright, here we go again, round 3. Or is this round 4? I don't even remember now. All I know is I want that sucker dead. I want him bombed flat. Okay. Drop power. Come on, plane, behave yourself. Behave yourself. Short control bursts. Short control bursts, Bill. I still haven't gotten him, did I? Actually, I can't even see him at this point. No, he's still there. Watch, I'm going to run out of bullets this time. Every other time I've been able to shoot him down, or shoot him, period, not really shoot him down. This time, I can't shoot worth a shit. Why? Because this is my 4th attempt recording this. At this point, dude probably has enough time to just go back to Japan. Alright. Come on. Okay, he is right there. Pretty sure this plane is recoiling too. Got him! Holy shit, I got him. Verify that. Yep, I got him. He is off the map. He is a smoking hole in the ground. Out bloody standing, mate. Okay, so now comes the fun part. I still gotta land this sucker on the carrier. Technically, that should be easier than trying to shoot this jackass that I've been trying to kill for like the last, what, 10 minutes? But we'll see just how well I can actually do with this here. Now, I might remind you, this aircraft carrier is on a circular or oval track, so he's probably going to start turning pretty soon, which is going to make my life misery trying to land on him. But let's see if we can catch him just before he makes his turn. Check the map here. Okay, yeah, he should be almost ready to make that turn, so that means I am going to go base leg here, drop some power, actually drop all the power. Flaps down. Some more power back. And there's no way in hell I'm going inside the cockpit to attempt this landing. No. Ain't happening. Alright. Gear down and locked. Flaps are down. There is the boat. He has not yet made his turn, so we're good. We're good. All I need to do is bring this sucker in and we are good to go. Oh, wait a minute. Is he turning? Why do I get the feeling he's suddenly turning? Son of a bitch. You see that, right? Dude, I'm on final approach here. Oh, there's no way in hell I'm going to be able to pull this off. I'm going to need to wave off. Wave off. Wave off. You son of a bitch. Alright, gear up. Flaps up. So this means I get to fly a little bit longer because I need to wait for this jackass to completely turn around just so I can come back and get him. Ought to be fun. It's a good thing I decided to load 45 minutes worth of fuel because something tells me I might need it for this one. Alright, so let's go sightseeing here. There's a nifty little oval-shaped island right here. Let's go explore it a little bit. At this point, I'm starting to think maybe I should have chosen to land on the static carrier. Probably would have been down by now. But I issued the challenge to myself, and I intend to pull it off. Don't care if it takes me all night recording these stupid things. Oh, look at the pretty island. Alright, let's see. Has he made his turn yet? Of course not. He's an aircraft carrier. It's going to take him 5 years to make a freaking U-turn. Either way, we're going to fly by. Striker requesting permission to buzz the tower. Negative, Striker. The pattern is full. Oh, yeah? Watch this, you blood clot. Banzai! Very honorable. Whee! If that doesn't make him drop his coffee, nothing will. Alright. So this guy's still in mid-turn here, so I'm gonna head over this way. Actually, what we'll do is we'll go over to the other carrier, but not land on it. We'll buzz that carrier, and then we'll come back over here. And by the time we get back over here, this guy should have already turned around. That's my plan, and I'm hoping he sticks to it. Wow, this thing is like so sensitive. I don't know if it's just this plane or if it's my joystick. I'm gonna have to fly like a different plane and see if I'm still getting the same results. It's not usually this sensitive, because usually my joystick, I've got to yank it one way or the other, you know, just to get it to give me the response I want. And yeah, I know that whole sentence just sounds freaking awful. The women watching this now are like, he yanks his joystick. Yes, I do, ladies. But there's always a position for a guest pilot. Alright, so there's our other aircraft carrier there. So we're going to do one of these numbers. Drop a little bit of speed. Do a hard right turn. And we'll fly over the aircraft carrier. I am convinced that Gaijin needs to widen these aircraft carriers. I've been watching a lot of World War II documentaries lately. These carriers that they have in the game seem awfully skinny. From what I'm seeing on my on the documentaries that I was watching, the carriers that the U.S. had were wide enough to fit like 2-3 planes abreast. I can barely get this one plane down without striking the island. So I don't know what's up with that. But I do know this. It looks like our buddy over there has finished his turn, so I'm going to go on downwind leg. And then as soon as I turn the base leg, I will drop the flaps. I do need to see what altitude I am, though. Alright, about 1,600 feet. Okay. I would really love to do this inside the cockpit, but I know myself. I'm going to like overcompensate and undercompensate, and next thing you know, I'll be going for a swim. So we're going to do it outside of the cockpit. Drop some speed here. And we're going to pull out the flaps. Okay, while the flaps are going down, we will put the gear down. And as you can see, this sucker's still making a turn. Lovely. Luckily for me, I've got plenty of time to adjust. So I'm going to give it a little bit of speed here. And then prepare to make a right turn. Now, a couple of tries ago, when I actually landed this thing, I struck my propeller on the deck. Don't ask me how in the hell I did that, because the landing itself was perfect. The hook caught the cable. Everything was fine, and then something with the carrier glitched, and it jumped up. It was the weirdest thing. You'll have to take my word for it, because obviously I don't intend on updating that file. In fact, I'm probably going to delete that video as soon as I confirm that this video is actually the one that I want to use. Seems so weird talking about things in future tense when I'm pretty sure if I do decide to use this video, you will have been watching it all this time. I don't know, I should probably stop doing that. Alright, here we go. Dude is going straight, which is perfect, and I am going to put my throttle down to 25%. Start pulling down. He's under there somewhere. Can I see him from the cockpit, maybe? Oh, we are dropping like a rock, too. Holy shit. Alright, there's the destroyer behind him. That's a good sign, because I know the destroyer is usually up his ass. I could probably change the angle of my camera slightly. Yeah, there we go, that works. Alright, tail hooks down. Here we go again. Carrier trap. Round 2. Throttle down. Oh, come on, baby, come on. Come on, baby, come on. Oh, this is like an aerial ballet trying to keep just enough altitude and lose just enough speed that I plop this sucker down on the deck. Moment of truth, people. Here it comes. Here it comes. I'm dropping power. Good trap. Good trap. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Woo! Okay, now I can let go of the joystick. And now you fully understand why naval aviation pilots are some of the best pilots in the world. Can you imagine doing that for real? Whether it be in wartime conditions or even today with today's faster jets. That's just nuts. Absolutely nuts. Alright, aircraft has been repaired. It is now 15 minutes later. I've managed to get a sandwich from the mess hall. And now for part 2 of our carrier ops, the takeoff. Now the takeoff should be relatively easy compared to the landing. The landing was a bit of a pain in the ass. This part is real simple. I'm not going to drag on with this video too much longer. I just want to take off and then land this thing back in Pearl Harbor. So, I didn't use flaps before because I really didn't need them to take off from Pearl Harbor, but I am going to use them here because even though this thing is going at about 30 knots or close to 30 knots, I need all the help I can get to go airborne. And please, 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 plane, do not veer into the island again. Thank you. Alright, here we go. Brakes down, throttle up. Come off the brakes and start adjusting this sucker, and hopefully I will actually make it to the edge of the deck so I can take off. Look at me slipping and sliding all over the place. I swear to you guys, it is usually not this difficult. There is something about video games and moving flight decks. The physics, it just ain't right. But hey, we're up. We did it. It wasn't my prettiest takeoff, but we did it. And if I could just stay airborne, we might actually be able to make it to Pearl Harbor. We'll give you the cinematic shot here. There's a sunset. There's a carrier we just launched from. Straighten up a bit. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Cue the thematic World War II music. My next stop is the Officers Club. Got some dames to hook up with tonight. Alright, so for the last bit of this, we just need to land in Pearl Harbor. That's it. Just land in Pearl Harbor, and there it is, right up ahead. So we'll go back in the cockpit for this one. For land landings, yeah, I can do the inside the cockpit thing. That is not a problem. It's just the carrier landings that try my last nerves. Alright, what is my airspeed? Oh wow, it's way up there. I need to drop a lot of airspeed before I even think about putting the flaps down again. Alright, that should do the trick. Flaps down. Let's verify flaps are down. Yes, gear down. Verify the gear is down. Alright, we're looking good. We are looking good. Okay, back into the cockpit because we're going to bring this sucker down for real. There's our static carrier just over my starboard wing. Love the naval terminology there. And I think from this angle I should be able to plop her down right at the end of the runway there. Throttle is down to about between 20 and 30%. Well, 25 and 30% I should say. I'm ready to pull that up at a moment's notice. I'm dropping like a rock. I'm at 1,000 feet. Here we go, 900. 800. Alright, I can see the edge of the landing field, so we're good, we're good. 500, 400, 300, coming down to minimums. Minimums, 200, 100. I'm going to flare a little bit and drop the rest of the power. There we go. Picture perfect landing right there, folks. And we can start hitting the brakes. Cadence braking. It's where you press on the brakes for a little bit and then you let go. Alright, good deal. Look at that. We are down. We're back home in Pearl. Did a carrier trap and a carrier launch. And now that we're back, I'm going to go park in that hangar over there. Or one of these hangars. I'll have to pick one. There goes the medical trucks again. Oh, it just looks so beautiful. I am so glad that YouTube allows 60 frames per second now, because that's pretty much all I record with, so I'm pretty sure that this video is going to look phenomenal. If it doesn't, no, you do not get your money back. Why is this thing still veering to the left? You on crack plane? Alright, I think the hangar I want is over here. Let's hit the brakes. There we go. So yeah, mission accomplished. Took us a few turns, but we were able to take out the Japanese spy again. So he dead. I say you, he dead. We were able to land on the carrier after a little bit of circling. And if I play my cards right, I might actually be able to park inside one of these hangars, maybe. Okay, I think that'll do it. Straighten up. Come on, baby. Up. There's a good girl. There's a good girl. Alright. And we'll kill the prop. So there you have it. This has been Bell Geode flying the F4F Wildcat in War Thunder here at Pearl Harbor. Managed to save the island again for another day and managed to prove that I still have what it takes to land on the aircraft carriers. So thank you all for watching. I'm going to set this thing to rearm, which will give me the nifty little fade out screen that I've been using for these videos. Hope you all have an excellent evening. As always, you can catch me on Twitch at www.twitch.tv/BellGeode. Ciao.